Anxiety. I'm talking to you guys today who are suffering from anxiety, especially if you have kids that are experiencing anxiety. Okay, so first of all, okay, he's not relevant to the video, but I know you can see him back there and it's funny. So, a lot of times, the little boys that I work with, they love dinosaurs. And so, this little guy, sometimes when I'm doing telehealth, will sit on my shoulder or look like he's going to eat me or get on my head or play. Okay, so did that decrease your anxiety? Yeah, it helps with the kids too. And then sometimes I'll get in the video and we'll look at trains if they, love trains and things like that. So you got to do fun things to try to decrease some of the stress you have and some of the worry. And I've said that plenty of times, but you guys are not receiving it because you are still asking, how do I decrease my anxiety? How do I decrease my anxiety? Go to sleep, do some fun things, put your worries into a journal, turn your worries into prayers if you pray, and talk to your therapist about it. Anxiety is just this sense of worry about different things that you feel as if you might not have control over. So kids, for example, will typically worry about in excess worry. Will worry about sports, they'll worry about grades, getting into college, and sometimes the worry can actually, significantly interfere in their daily living. So when it gets to that point, of course, you want to get some help for it. But those of you who are adults, the same thing applies, but you have other worries, of course. Think about the pandemic. We were all kind of worried about jobs and health, and, we lost far too many people across the world due to the pandemic or COVID-19, and many of us are still suffering. So, worry is not always either irrelevant or not serious. But what I want you to do is realize if it is getting in the way of your living and get some help for it. And when I say living, I mean your daily living. So if you are consumed even obsessively with the things that you worry about, what you can do is seek treatment for those worries. Talk to your primary care physician, talk to a psychologist, talk to another type of therapist. Social workers are great, and get some help with the type of worry that you have. Some of you like to deal with these things on your own. Well, you have to admit that some of the things that you're doing is just not working, and that's okay. And so you start to take the worry out on other people. You're starting to lose sleep. You're not eating well. In my last video, I talked about how much I snack. You guys have got to eat. Eating is a part of taking care of yourselves. And I know you can do this. So why don't you heed my advice? And this is advice coming from me. This is not therapy. This is just me saying to you, hey, take it seriously and go and see someone to try to help you sort through the things that you worry about. I worry about you all because you write to me about how worried you are in your daily lives. You don't have to be. You can easily get help for it. Okay? So try those things. Let me know how it goes, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks for listening.